It's still ugly Canuck Day, but I should wear a different jersey. Oh, there's no end to ugly Canucks Day. Let's turn down France and Belarus. World Cup soccer. Well, the World Cup qualifying. Anyways, so the Vegas Shipachev thing. I don't think it's a story yet. Here's the problem. So people say, all right, Shipachev wants out. Shipachev's been sent down to the American League. Him and his agent, they want out. And they report it to a Russian newspaper. And, of course, Russian newspapers just run with whatever. And it seems like anything that might make the NHL look bad, make the KHL look good, they run with it. And I get it. I totally get it. The KHL is struggling with Big Brother, and they want Big Brother to look bad. So, in response, this is how things work. Now, McPhee came out and said, no, there's nothing to this. But there's something key in his interview. That Shipachev and his agent now understand the situation, meaning they didn't. Meaning they weren't happy. Now, Shipachev didn't come over and sign a $9 million 2-year contract to sit. And McPhee says this isn't about performance. Here's my thing. I understand that you're an expansion team and, results don't really matter. Development matters. Theodore, Tuck, and Shipachev are all worthy of being in an NHL lineup. Shipachev at least deserves the chance. And if you're not going to play them, trade somebody out. Now, the funny thing is, when McPhee is confronted with that, his answer is there's no rush yet. It's only 2 games into the season. So tell those guys that are sitting or playing in the minors that should be in the NHL that there's no rush. Tell hockey players that if they're on a 2-way contract, they get paid the lesser amount of those 2 figures on their contract. Tell them there's no rush. Can you see that? I can't. Now, the number one thing that I've heard people say about this is McPhee's tanking. No. No. You can't. You can tank a season, that's fine. But you can't tank a kid's career. Now, Shipachev's not a kid. I'm talking about Shea Theodore sitting in the minors when he belongs in the NHL as a top 4 defenseman. And Alex Tuck, who at least deserves a shot. Now, there's certain Minnesota fans that say, oh, Tuck sucks. I saw Tuck in a couple preseason games, and he looked good to me. He looked like he belonged at least on their starting roster. So, again, George McPhee has made the most baffling decisions the entire way along. Now he's admitting, yeah, the roster I have on the ice, probably not the best roster we can have, but there's no rush to have a good roster yet. That's weird. And I say that's weird because I've watched a lot of expansion teams. I've watched San Jose, Ottawa, Tampa, Florida, Anaheim, Nashville, Atlanta, Columbus, Minnesota. I might have forgot somebody in there, but I don't think so. I never once saw a team ice a roster that sucked and leave good players in the minors because, what can you do? Every expansion team that had extra players left over after the expansion draft got them all moved out right away. Vegas didn't do that. Vegas made some trades that were baffling and befuddling because he was trading guys at below market value and answering with, it's fine. And then when asked about extra guys that he had left, he was like, that's fine too. Now, people are going to come in here and point out, well, he's trying to raise market value for the guys he's trying to get rid of. You're leaving guys in the minors who should be in the NHL. To raise a guy's market value, I would think a minimum of 10 solid games before a team's going to come in and say, okay, we want that guy. And I'm not sure whose market value he's going to raise. Schmidt? He's not trading Schmidt. Schmidt's been fantastic. He's not trading James Neal. Neal's been their best forward. So, I don't understand what he's doing. I'm confused. So the Shipachev thing is not the core issue. It's the way McPhee has handled his roster the whole way along that's weird. Who he drafted in expansion was weird. And then who he's kept was weird, and how he's gone about making trades was weird, and it's gone from a situation where before the expansion draft, McPhee's in charge. He's the guy calling all the shots. He's got the whole trade market cornered. Everything goes through McPhee. And then there were some rumors that some GMs didn't like dealing with him because he knew that everything went through him and he was demanding the moon for everything. So they just said, screw it, we'll go with what we go with. And yeah, here we are. Here we are. So what do you think? Is McPhee a mad genius? Is he just mad? Did he have an intention of having 3 of his better players playing in the American League to start the season? Or in Shipachev's case, just sitting. Shipachev's not skating with the team as far as I know, because he can't, because he's been assigned to the Chicago Wolves. He didn't go to the Chicago Wolves because he has no intention of playing in the American League. So he went down there and then paid money out of his own pocket to fly back to Vegas, because the team's not allowed to fly him back because they didn't call him back up. So he's back with his wife. Neither of them speak any English, according to the article I read. And he's just waiting. And what does McPhee say? There's no rush. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure for Shipachev and his wife, there's no rush. They're in a country that they're not familiar with a bunch of people who don't speak their language around them, and he doesn't have a job right now. He's getting paid, yes. But at what point does he finally say, you know what, I'm just going to retire so I can go back to the KHL? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And if you can figure out what Vegas is doing, let me know in the comment section below, because it's really weird. They're 2-0, so it works so far, but it's really, really weird. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.